Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, what's up? It's Graydon Bulick back here with another episode of The Graydon Bulick Show. Hope this video finds you well. Hope you had a great Labor Day weekend, just being able to chill, hang out with friends and family, and really enjoy Labor Day weekend. I just want to take a second and thank everybody for all the love on the first video. It was really cool for me to be able to see the views rise and stuff like that. I think we're just about to reach 20 views. Already have, I think, 10 plus subscribers to the channel, which is big time. Awesome. I'm very excited to see where this channel is going to take me and my show, and can't wait to see how much support you guys show. So thank you very, very much. If you haven't checked it out yet, go check that out real quick. It's just it's the first video on my channel. Be sure to check that out and then come back to this one. There's a little bit of information on the last video for this video. This upload is all about the interview I had with a streamer named Tdawg a smaller streamer who's really trying to make it big, make a name for himself on Twitch, on TikTok, on social media, all that kind of stuff. So if you haven't yet, go check him out on all of those things, all of those socials, and give him a follow on Twitch. He just reached 3,000 subscribers on Twitch, which is big time for him. So if you want to be a part of that, go follow him on Twitch at Tdawg. All of his links will be in the description down below, so be sure to check that out as well. Be sure to hit that sub button, guys. Ring that bell so you don't miss any more content, and we're just going to roll right into the interview. So here's my interview with Tdawg. We'll see you in a second. Hey, everybody. We got Tdawg here, a Twitch streamer. Give it up for Tdawg. Get involved, lock it in, all the things. Tdawg, how you doing, man?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. I'm feeling good. And, I love the way I look right now. And you look great. With the blue,
Thanks,
with
man.
the blue, the Nike.
Absolutely.
Love that.
Absolutely.
Love that about you.
So Tdawg, I know a lot of people don't know you. A few of my friends have even like, who's this guy that you watch on Twitch and stuff like that? I'm like, yeah, man, his name's Tdawg. Go check him out. Always trying to get the community, to grow the community a little bit on Twitter. But Tdawg, go ahead and introduce yourself to my viewers, and then obviously to people of your community that'll see the show.
First of all, if they haven't heard about me, what are they doing?
I don't know.
Where are they at?
They're
living under a rock, but that's fine. We'll allow it. Pretty much, I'm Tyler. That's my real name. Go by Tdawg. It's pretty much kind of what people call me. I don't know where that came from, but it did, and I just ran with it. So that's kind of the Twitch name. But I've been streaming for 4 years. Believe it or not, this month is 4 years. 2017 September is when I started.
Congrats.
And yeah, so it's pretty cool. And I kind of started doing it randomly with like Fortnite and Black Ops 3 back in the day. If you remember that game, I missed that game. But streamer. I do YouTube. TikTok's kind of where I got my name out there, and now we do a little bit of stuff on Instagram as well. But content creator and hopefully full-time streamer right around the corner here.
Yeah, man, absolutely. And like you said, TikTok, that's where I found you. The craziest thing I remember we did, it was a while ago, we did basically like a thank you, Tdawg, proud of you, Tdawg, in your Discord. And there were like 5 or 6 people that actually followed you from the video that I saw. It was this guy, you were playing a game together, and he just starts talking all sorts of smack for no reason. Like, dude was just upset, something happened to him in life.
Yeah.
And I just remember, right. And I just remember you sitting there like,
that hurts.
That one stung, and you said something effective like, man, we got to get this out of the gaming community, and if you are about positive vibes and stuff like that, come check me out. And dude, I was locked in ever since that video. And I know you've had a lot of ups and downs, so we'll just kind of jump into that a little bit in a second. This next question I want to ask you is, so the last few years, I feel like streaming content creation has really exploded onto the scene for everything from gaming to anything really. So where do you think streaming and content creation has gone over the last few years since, number one, COVID, but even before then?
Yeah, I think you're definitely right. It's definitely exploded in the last couple of years. I think when Ninja kind of had his, whatever you want to call it, his peak in Fortnite, and I think Ninja, Tim the Tatman, Courage, Dr. Lupo, they really set like a standard, and kind of people went, wow, you can actually make some money and live off playing video games and streaming. And believe it or not, I had thought about it for many years prior to that. watching Mercs play Advanced Warfare back in like 2013 or whatever when that game came out, and I was like, man, I feel like I could do it. I don't know how to really do it. And then as soon as it hit that like peak of Fortnite, I'm like, you know what? I got to at least hop in and give it a shot.
Right.
And that's kind of where I got into it. And I think streaming as a whole, to me personally, I feel like kids nowadays, I don't hear them talk about like, I want to be a basketball player. I want to be an MLB player. I want to be an NFL player. I'm like hearing, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a TikToker. I want to be a Twitch streamer. So I think it's kind of gotten to that socially acceptable area where people, they take it serious now.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're right. Exactly. I remember, talking about, content creators or streamers with my parents, and they're like, you support them? Like, you pay money? I'm like, yeah, man, it's crazy. And people are making a lot of money doing this stuff.
Yeah. And I always compare it to, I interrupt you, but I always compare it to like movies and stuff. Like, you go pay to see a movie, I mean, I don't see what the difference is between me paying to see a movie and paying to watch somebody play video games.
Right.
Maybe they're a little different to some people, but to me, it's the entertainment kind of category.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And that's where I believe it's going. And COVID, I think, really helped. Like, we're recording on Zoom. No one have ever heard of Zoom before 2019, before 2020. Like, what was Zoom? So I think the whole YouTube, Twitch, now YouTube gaming. I mean, Tim the Tatman just joined YouTube gaming. I mean, that's huge. That's huge for the content creation world. And COVID, terrible, horrible thing. I'm ready to be out of the whole COVID thing, but it has helped people in a lot of different ways. And streaming and content creation is just one of them.
Yeah. In a selfish way, I'm right there with you. Like, is COVID absolutely terrible? Yes. Would I be where I'm at right now if it wasn't for COVID? Absolutely not.
Right.
So it's kind of one of those like crazy situations. You can call it luck. You can call it whatever you want to call it, hard work. But, with Ninja, I mean, he was in the right place at the right time, blew up. And I mean, I'm not at that level where I think I'm blowing up, but I still think I'm more well known than I was before COVID. So I kind of did a couple of the right things, like getting on TikTok, getting on Instagram and all that stuff, and kind of putting the content out there. But I still don't know if it would be where it's at if everybody wasn't stuck in their houses watching Twitch streams 9 hours a day. So I had a good opportunity.
So moving on into more of the gaming community. So what are your thoughts on the gaming community? I know there are a lot of good things about it, but I also know, just like everything, there's a lot of bad things to it. So just kind of give me your thoughts on where that's at right now.
I enjoyed the gaming community. I just got back from CDL Dallas, whatever you want to call it now, the Call of Duty professional thing. And man, meeting so many gamers and like Call of Duty fans, and it's a cool thing. I still haven't been to TwitchCon, which is another big community event, but I don't know. Like you said, of course there's negativity and everything that's out there, but gaming for me, I don't know. It seems super positive. Yeah, it can be toxic and all that good stuff, but that's where like you said earlier, I think a good positive stream, people are kind of itching to kind of come across that. So that's kind of where I try to fill that void. A lot of people, always ask me, are you family friendly and stuff like that? I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm not forcing family friendly. I would be family friendly probably anyway.
Yeah.
So, and I think honestly too, it's smart. If people want to advertise with people, most of the time they're going to go with a family friendly person over somebody that is cursing up a storm or doing weird stuff. So I don't know. I like the position I'm putting myself in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the gaming community, great. Yeah, absolutely. Unless you have Nick Merckx, I mean, he's got so many views, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah, with that, it's just like, do whatever you want, man. You're good.
Right.
But I'm trying to keep it semi-family friendly for the people back home.
Yeah, absolutely. So you mentioned earlier you've been streaming for 4 years. That's huge. Congrats on that, man. We are 15 days away from your 4th year anniversary. That's huge. I caught you in year 3, and glad to be here still. So you've had some ups and downs, just like
Yeah, first of all, 1 year today, baby.
Yeah, 1 year today.
One
Yes,
year,
sir.
let's go. There was like 4 or 5 people that were 1 year today.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you were saying, you came in year 4, and a couple other people did today too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I totally forgot it was 1 year today. That's awesome. So you were with Carnage Clan for a little bit.
Yeah.
You joined them. That was big for you, obviously. Now you're with Toronto Ultra, which is a huge gaming team. Huge.
Right.
Which is awesome. Number one, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Big time, big time. So where do you want to see yourself in the next few years? Either, next year or
yeah.
Because you are with a bigger brand now. You told me today
Definitely.
you were doing videos for them. So where do you want to see yourself in the next few years with Toronto or with yourself?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, ever since I came into Toronto, shout out to Carnage. I mean, they kind of like took a chance on me in the beginning. And I think when I joined them, I was maybe 50, 60, 70 viewers on my stream. And then I kind of just hit like a wave. I don't know. It was like another wave that I hit. And then Toronto kind of noticed me with TikTok, and they kind of offered me a position. And I'm like, I love competitive Call of Duty. So when I got that offer, I'm like, I don't care. They could be paying me $5. Don't maybe cut that out. But I was like, man, there's so much more than money involved with this. It's an opportunity to meet the pros, to be at these events, and be on the house kind of situation. So I knew that was where I wanted to be in the CDL team. But for me, like, I want to be full-time. You know that better than anybody.
Right.
Hopefully within the next month or two, we'll kind of finally put that to rest and suck it up and finally take the chance. We've kind of had a sub goal for a while to keep it for like 2 to 3 months, and then I would feel comfortable. And we've hit it for a month now. So after this month, that's when we're like, okay, let's get real serious about it. So I'd like to be full-time, streaming 9 to 3 every day, making YouTube videos every day, and gaming as my job. That's pretty much where I see it. And with Toronto, I would love to make Toronto, and it's not just going to be me by myself, but if you know Optic Gaming, they're the king of content. They're a Call of Duty team, but everybody knows them. Everybody loves the people on the team. I would love to make Toronto another Optic where people, really get involved and care for the people on the roster.
Yeah.
So that's where I see me in Toronto, and then myself full-time would be absolutely fantastic.
Hashtag full-time Tdawg.
Hashtag, yeah, let's go, baby.
So a little bit about your community. We do have, you have, me being a part of it, have an amazing community. People that care, that are excited to see new people join. So talk a little bit about your community, and then wrapping that up a little bit. What are some things you want to see with your community? Maybe, kind of like the M-Fan barbecue, like a Tdawg barbecue, meet and greet, stuff like that. Yeah.
So, I mean, first of all, everybody says this as a streamer, but my community is the best one on Twitch. And it's the best one in the gaming community. So
absolutely.
Take that.
Lock it in.
Lock it in, people. But it's cool to see so many people like interact outside of the Twitch stream. Like I was just online filming the Toronto videos, and Miss Shanty and Moby were playing. And it's like, that's cool because they would have never met maybe they would have some random way, but they would have probably never met if they didn't join my stream, get involved, chat it up, game together. So that kind of stuff where people become actual friends because of the community at Twitch, I think that's one of the coolest things ever. And like barbecue and stuff like that, I was going to try to do one when we got partnered, but unfortunately with like COVID, like it's just tough to get anything like that done. I mean, and it's just people not wanting to travel or do anything. So my goal, whenever this slop wants to go away, I would definitely want to do some sort of barbecue. Probably not the level of Merck's where we're renting out a baseball stadium, but
that's crazy.
I got a park nearby. We could probably get 50 to 100 people to come up and visit and hang out. So, that's kind of where I see it. 'Cause that's a great idea. You get the cornhole boards out, you grill some burgers and dogs, and hang out and chill and just meet everybody. And
Absolutely.
that's what I want to do for sure.
Absolutely. So Tyler, Tdawg. I just said Tyler. That was weird.
That's fine.
I only know you as Tdawg Smitty.
Isn't it weird though? When people call me Tyler, I'm always like, what?
Yeah.
Like I hear Tdawg so much now that when people call me by my real name, I'm like, okay, I think they're talking to me. But yeah, whichever one. Yeah, you can Tyler, Tdawg, whichever one.
So Tdawg, Tyler, Tdawg Smitty, Toronto Tdawg. A content creator that is either just starting out or, like you said, been in the game for a few years.
Yeah.
What is some advice? I know you say TikTok, I know you say social media, but
yeah,
give a more, I would say, in-depth and even maybe personal, because I know for you it's more than just producing content nonstop.
Right.
It's about getting people involved. I mean, literally, that's one of your things. Get involved.
I love it. Get involved.
So what is some advice you give somebody who's trying either to stream or just make content?
Yeah, I think number one, you got to figure out content wise where you want to go. To me, I kind of dabbled everything. I tried to do some funny stuff. I tried to do this, and then I finally really found my niche with the Call of Duty classes. Like, people want to know what guns the pros are using or the top streamers are using. Mm-hmm. So I kind of found what was popular and what was getting people success, and I kind of latched onto that. And then I would also tell people, obviously, like you said, stay consistent. A lot of people do these content creation things or Twitch streams for 2 weeks, and they're like, why don't I have 100 people on my stream? I'm like, and you know this, anytime somebody comes to my stream, they're like, I streamed to 2 people. I'm like, cool. I did the same thing for 2 years. So are you really wanting to do this, or are you just wanting this quick spike? You're ninja, and then everybody knows who you are, and then it ain't going to happen. Ninja streaming for whatever 9 years, Dr. Disrespect, Nick Merckx, all these people were streaming for 7, 8 years until they had that big break. So stay consistent, stay on it if you really want to do it. It's just like anything. Sports, you go to the gym once a week. Are you going to be in the NBA? No. You're probably not going to make the high school team. So
nope.
So you gotta be ready to work. And honestly, everybody says the same thing though. Sometimes you're going to sacrifice time. Like, sometimes I don't go out and play basketball like I used to. Sometimes I don't go out to dinner with my friends as much as I used to, because I think if I got too complacent and kind of, I don't know, casual about it, I think I would lose focus and just kind of fall into we'll stream 2 days a week. We'll do 3 videos a week. When I stay locked in, I get a video out a day. I get a stream out a day. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying don't decompress or don't hang out with your friends. Don't disappear from people. But expect to maybe have some sacrifices that you got to make if you really want to make it. You know, you hear the stories of Kobe Bryant where he's shooting basketball at 3 a.m. Mm-hmm. You don't think he sacrificed maybe going to his kid's game or maybe going to dinner with his wife one night? Yeah. And so I think you really got to go all in if you really want to do it. And also know, not when to quit, but just be aware. You know, if you got one person in your stream for a month, maybe you need to go make more TikToks or make more Instagram videos or make more YouTube videos where they can kind of stay on the internet rather than streaming for, I know some people that would stream for 8 hours to 2 people. I'm like, that is literally such a waste of your time because it's Twitch, there's no discoverability. So if you're not in the top 20 people of Warzone, you ain't getting seen. So go make some content elsewhere, point people to your Twitch, and then it's a slow build up, as you know, slow build up. And like I said, just do it every day. And I love it too. So it's work, but it doesn't if you're playing video games at the end of the day, yes, you're working your butt off, but you just got to be aware, I'm playing a video game and it's the best. Yeah. So that's what I would tell people. I know it was a lot of information, but
no, that's good. That's good stuff. I think a lot of people, Tyler, will Well, number one, appreciate your authenticity because I know that's a lot of things people are looking for. Kind of you're
Yeah,
saying, yes, I love Nick Merckx. I think Nick Merckx is hilarious. I love Tim the Tap Man. But there are times where it's like, it's just a little much, you know? And you being a family friendly streamer, it's wholesome content. It's good
yeah,
content. And
yeah.
yes, like you just said, they've got like Tim right now has like 110,000 viewers on YouTube right now.
He's
Like
doing okay.
he's doing just fine. He can do
Yeah,
whatever he wants. Nick Merckx the same way, and nothing knocking those guys. Obviously, like I'm nobody, so I'm not talking any kind of crap on Nick or
right,
Tim. But
right.
there's a thing where people are real, and you are real, and that's why I follow those three guys, you, Tim, and Nick, because I know how real they are. I know how much they
Yeah,
actually care about their community. They care about producing good content, and for a content streamer or a content creator or streamer trying to make a name for herself, him or herself, I think that's a big deal. And a lot of people are going to look at that and see, okay, yeah, they make good content every once in a while. They're a cool streamer, but are they
yeah.
real? Are they really going to reply to a follower on Instagram? Are they going to
Yeah.
help the community in any way to give away stuff like that? So, but I really,
That's the biggest thing that I tried to, when I was streaming for 1 to 2 years, I didn't really do that real well. Like
Mhm.
actually get to know the people that were watching your stuff. I think people latch onto that. Like when you and I have good friends now from this that I talk to. They have my phone number. Like it's legit. It's not just watch me, give
Yeah.
me money, and then I'm out of here. It's
Mhm.
like we're gaming when I'm not online or when I'm not streaming. We're texting, so it's the real deal. And I think people gravitate towards that kind of stuff. And Nick Merckx, like you said, Tim and Tatman, they have a way bigger scale, so it's a lot
Right.
harder for them to do it.
Right.
But you can tell Nick Merckx and Tim, like they know people that have been around, like they know the community, and that's a lot of people to
Exactly.
know. So props to them.
Exactly. Props to them. They are some of the reasons a lot of people are in streaming and the gaming
Oh, for
community
sure. Nick
and
Merckx
content
is
creation.
is my number one. Like I said earlier, I watched him play Advanced Warfare 2013 was streaming back when there was not even gifted subs on Twitch. Like you just
Right.
streamed, got subs if you got no Twitch Prime, any of that.
Yep.
So I'm like, man, that's he's been doing it a while.
Yep. Yep. Well, T, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to talk with me and
Yes, sir.
over Zoom. Hopefully, one day we do get to hang out and meet sometime.
Hey,
That'd be
barbecue
legit.
next summer. Let's just put it in pencil,
Let's do it.
and then once everything clears up, we'll put it in pen.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Hey, have a great rest of your day, Tyler, and we'll see you next time. Okay.
And you know what we got to do? We got to go
Hey,
dominate.
go dominate, lock it in, get involved. All of them, baby.
All of them, people. Come on, people.
Come on. That was my interview with Tdawg Smitty, guys. Big time for him. Like I said, just reached 3,000 subscribers on Twitch. All that, all his information, all his ats, everything like that is going to be in the description of this video. So be sure to check him out there. And I really just want to take a second to thank Tyler for allowing me to be able to sit down and talk with him in his busy schedule. I know he's trying to work. I know he's trying to stream, all that kind of stuff. Content creation. It's crazy, man. But I really appreciate him being cool enough just to sit down and talk and have a great conversation about what he does and about content creation in that world and kind of where it's going. I think one of the coolest parts about that whole interview was Tyler really mentioning being real, being authentic. And I think I may have mentioned a little bit about it in the interview, but Nick Merckx, which is a huge big time streamer, he can really do whatever he wants, but he chooses to be genuine. He chooses to be real. He chooses to really care about his community. Same thing with Tim the Tapman. He just switched over from Twitch to YouTube gaming, signed the biggest deal of his life to support his family, his friends. So it's really cool to see guys like that continue to stay humble, continue to work, and really show the community that they care. And Tyler Tdawg Smitty the same way. I know he doesn't necessarily have 40,000 people watching him every single day, or 4 million subscribers on YouTube, stuff like that. But he does little things throughout his stream, throughout his social media to really show the community that he does care about them and appreciates everything they do. He says all the time, that's a sub is hard-earned money from people, gifted subs, stuff like that, which is a huge deal, which is even crazy to him sometimes about how people pay him to play video games, which is really cool. But again, thank you, Tdawg. Thank you, Tyler. for taking the time. Thank you, everybody, for watching this video. Be sure to share it with a friend, okay? Let people know what's going on over here at the Graydon Bulik Show. If you haven't already, hit that sub button, ring that bell so you don't miss any content. Be sure to share it with a friend, too. Let them know what's going on over here at the Graydon Bulik Show. And if you haven't already today, tell the people you care about that you love them, that you're thinking about them, and that you're always going to be there for them no matter what. Appreciate all the love, guys. We'll see you next time. This is Graydon Bulik signing off for the Graydon Bulik Show, and we'll catch you in the next one.